Display capture, okay. And this should be good. How does this look? Is this better? Oh wait, let me move my thing down. Is that better? I need to change the thing too. I was wondering why I didn't have to fix the because normally for writing streams I have to change the font color to black just for these against the white backgrounds of the documents. So we'll change this back to black. There we go. And then do the other one. I was wondering why everything started off large on the thing as well. So it should be, let me know if it's good. Minimize that. Crispy like fried chicken. Word. Alright, appreciate it. Good stuff. Both of you. C4 anytime. You said I used the latter downscale to the former. Okay. Okay. Well, there we go. We're back in business. That should be everything. Elgato game that's not on. iPhone screen is on. Webcam is good. Follower, subscriber, little chat box. Yep, everything looks good. All right, we're back in business. Apologies for that thing, that long delay. We'll I won't even have to upload that because it's two separate streams. And probably no editing that really has to be done. But welcome back to the weekly Wednesday writing streams. Real quick, if you don't know, I have 4 books on Amazon, 3 kids books, all in one series, and the first Descendant novel is out. I'm currently working on the my second edit of the second novel for Descendant, so that's coming very soon. And I'm trying to figure out what pictures I want spread throughout it, so there's like something for you to look at, like turn the page and it's like, oh, there's a picture there. Like they'll be in there occasionally, and the cover as well. But in the meantime, while you wait for the second one to come out, go ahead and get the first one and let me know what you think. And yeah, today's not about Descendant though. As for like the past month, it's about the shonen we're working on. And yeah, I got some new character concept villain people in mind. There's nothing on the to-do list today, so that's why today is writing by the seat of my pants. Because nothing was planned, there's nothing to show off. I don't have any new drawings or anything like that. And I was talking while I was playing The Last of Us about how much about the fact that I didn't have anything to show off and that I needed to get to writing to show something off, and I never did. So we're here, we're kind of paying for it, but let's show the writing capabilities off. Okay, so let me throw on the left side here, make sure you guys can still see everything. Okay, cool. This is like we always have 2 new documents open. This is the new is for any new character I'm planning, and at the top I have I have a table of contents, if you will, because there are so many goddamn characters across all the series, and you can see here this is all just for the shonen. These people on each bullet is a different character. So I had 3 new I was planning out. I wanted to develop this one a little further today. There's probably going to be some more character development with Dragon. Because I said during the Last of Us streams, I'm really getting into, like, humans. Even though nobody in this series is technically just a pure human because they can use, like, this energy within them, like ki or aura or whatever the hell you want to call it. This life energy. I'm getting real attached to human characters that are capable of conquering the things they shouldn't be able to regularly survive, like an average human couldn't. So, for example, Captain Levi from Attack on Titan, or Mikasa, Ellie and Joel from The Last of Us, they're pure humans surviving something they shouldn't be able to survive time and time again. the infected and clickers and any sort of infected enemy in those games. What else? There are tons of examples. Another Naughty Dog game, Uncharted with Nathan Drake, but that dude's luck is like Master Chief level, maybe higher. I don't know. That'd be a good debate. Who has better luck? All right, let's scroll to. Here we go. So let's copy the template first. I want to develop the Smith Gift Hunter some more. We're not going to make this villain of a new arc the exact same. Hang on. So we'll do a plasma villain. Hell, I might give this power to, because I was always planning for one of the villains of the main group, Ruin, to have plasma manipulation, or I forgot what the exact word for it was. Yo, what up, Chase? Welcome to the stream. Hype indeed. I'm gonna throw some myself. Plus, I like seeing the like bluish purple. There it is. Bluish purple phoenix next to my name is. Yeah, that's kind of fire. Shout outs to Aaron. So we have the Smith Gift Hunter, plasma villain. I just did that. I keep losing my spot. The brutal evil embodiment clan leader villain. So I wanted this guy. That's why his name is so long. I wanted him to not really have a valid reason for being super evil, but I just want that to be an arc at some point. And he was connected to the main villain group. Like, this guy is so bad and so dastardly that both the good guys are the good guys, because I kind of want a lot of characters in this show to be morally gray, maybe besides the main character, up to a point. The good guys and the bad guys are both hunting to clap this dude. He's gonna be like a conqueror type. He's just gonna be a big bad dude, and I was thinking of some ways for that arc to play out. Like, of course, probably the good guys and bad guys would come into contact maybe in the beginning, maybe scrap a little bit, and then go their separate ways. They're like, we're going to deal with this guy on our own. Good guys get washed. Bad guys maybe come close, but no cigar. Maybe one of the bad guys from the main villain group is like severely injured or killed, because I want there to be unpredictable deaths, just like Descended. In this story, Descended Book 3, wait for that. So maybe this big bad, who has pretty much his own arc to himself, claps one of the main villain group members. And then maybe the main villain, Omnispec, steps in and he's like, alright, it's time for me to do something myself, and I should have never let you go in the first place. There's got to be a valid reason. Like, maybe one of Omnispec's followers were like with this dude, and they were like, give him a chance, let him go off on his own, he's not going to be a threat, and then of course he'll come to a rise in power or something like that. Then Omnispec lives with his regret, and he's like, I should have never let you live in the first place. And then he might just like even one-tap this guy that's been washing people this entire arc, just to show the difference between everybody else, where they are in the series, and the main villain of the series. And it'll make sense. It'll make way more sense down the line, but that's what I'm thinking. I should have written all of what I was saying down. But appreciate the lurk, Nacho. I know you're probably working or doing your thing. You've been here for all the last of the stream, so I appreciate you stopping by still. Yes, kill somebody off. Chase, you don't even know these characters yet, and you want somebody killed off, bro? I respect it. I'm setting up a character to look like a mainstay side character just for them to die because I'm evil. I love it. What is their name? Is their name Fodder? Cannon Fodder? Is that first name Cannon, last name Fodder? Smith Gift Hunter. I keep losing my spot. Okay, brutal villain man. And then the third spot for Dead Plant Manipulator. This was another villain I was planning and completely forgot I was planning them for Ruin. Dead Plant Manipulator. So they have Necrophylokinesis, I believe is the term. He's going to make them female, but I'm thinking of making them male just to go opposite Poison Ivy, because the main plant manipulator, when you think plant manipulation, you automatically gotta think Poison Ivy. And then after that, I don't know. I couldn't tell you who else can manipulate plants. Plant Man, maybe. Also, watch Invincible on Amazon Prime. I'm only 2 episodes in. I've read up till issue 15 for the comics. I and then stopped. But it was great seeing my dad's reaction at the end of episode 1, because I knew what was going to happen. And I couldn't help but sit there with a smile on my face. Watch Invincible. If you have Amazon Prime, I would recommend it. Wait, let me see. Jaleel, spoiler alert, Nuke the VOD. The girl from My Hero, but her hair are vines. I don't remember her name, and I don't exactly know who you're talking about. And I don't want to search them on stream because I have a fear of what else might come up if you search any anime character on stream. Because of what's sometimes associated with anime. I mean, we already had that name mishap from the girl I tried to name Nami, but ended up being named Anna L. Sorry. From Chrono Trigger. That was... Oh boy. But that's another female, Chase. So we're going to make this guy male because we're built different. I'm not going to... Name is normally always the last thing for me. Green... Let's go red, green, black. We might make him... I'm thinking of making him part of the villain group. The villain group, Ruin, has a lot of female members already, which I'm fine with. So I'm throwing in some guys in there. Red, green, black. Their main colors are black and red, as an homage to another villain group, anime villain group. Green for alive plants, and then the black for the dead ones, and then the villain group thing. Alignment, dead plants. I don't have a whole lot of chaotic evil villains, so maybe they should be it. Maybe not. I know the boss villain, the brutal villain man, is going to be male. I know he's going to be chaotic evil. Oh boy, I spelled that wrong. I told Chase before, reading and now writing on stream is like reading or writing in front of the class in school, except the students in the class is the entire freaking world. So forgive me if I make mistakes. Personality, bad, dastardly. I want to put dastardly as one of the personality traits. Mustache twirling. No, that's going to be in semiotics. Mustache twirling. He's one of those DBZ villain types. Just evil for no goddamn reason. Remove the occupation. I'm thinking he might be a clan leader. There aren't many clan lead. First of all, I don't have many clans yet. There's like 4. And we already have a villain that's a counselor, Kokaida, who's part of the villain group, but she didn't leave it like this guy did. So I'm thinking he starts a clan and just either you join me or you die kind of thing. Wait, let me catch up, Chase. Hang on. I gotta move this over so I can scroll up easier. Is the manga better? LOL. Wait, are you referring to this or are you talking about Invincible? There have been changes with Invincible, but I think they're good. Read the mango. Yeah. Uh, that's not how you. That's not how you spell it. Just. Invincible is fire. Reminded me of Descended a bit. Appreciate it. I actually never read Invincible before I wrote Descended, and it's crazy seeing all the similarities with these dark superhero shows compared to Descended, and I really enjoy it. I really love it, and I can't wait for my stuff to get out there, because I saw, was it the Snyder Cut Honest trailer? The guy said that dark superhero shows are becoming its own genre, and they showed The Boys. I don't think they showed Invincible, but I would definitely put Invincible there. The Boys, Brightburn, God, what else? Well, it was the Snyder Cut, so that would be one. Of course, all the shows they showed are escaping my mind now. Kick-Ass wasn't one of them. That was way more lighthearted than what we're seeing now. But yeah. I like the way they handle that spoiler and that plot twist. Like, that's real fire. Chase, yeah, it's either Rule 64 or a character death spoiler. Is it 64 or 34? I think it's 34, Chase. Not that I would know. Black and red for the Koski. You are correct in assuming so. One of the most iconic villain groups ever. Just that red cloud symbol, you can, on a black background, you can automatically know that that's from the Akatsuki. And they're like, I like seeing fan art of villains from other universes with Akatsuki robes on. Like, there's a fire one. Let me see if I can find it. There's a really fire one of Goku Black with his rose hairstyle. Yeah, and he's in an Akatsuki robe like that. That's what I want for some of the groups I create. For example, this villain group. Or there are people making fan art of the UA students, but they're making their own thing. Like, I kind of want my own. I want it to be easy to throw your own character with similar clothing. Like, throw your character out there with similar clothing to, like, as if they went to this school or if they were part of this group. That's what I keep in mind when I'm creating any sort of villain group, hero group, whatever. That's what I kept in mind when creating the students, the main characters, which is why they all have hoodies with those triangles on them, but they're all black, but the inside colors vary and the triangle colors vary as well. And they're all wearing hoodies in different styles that complement their character. For example, Zero, he's just wearing a normal zip down hoodie. Zashi, I have these pictures. I don't want to bring them up. Zashi has her kimono. Aura, to represent her sporty style, has her hoodie tied around her waist, and also like kind of like light green in color to represent her crystal manipulation. Kayahi, who I don't have finished, has his like vest hoodie. It's like a half vest. He's like shirtless, and it still has a hood. But he's from like an island region, so you wouldn't really expect him to be wearing winter clothes. But it's still, in a hoodie style. So that's kind of what I keep in mind for stuff like that. That's also why the villain group is in black and red. They don't really have a uniform. It's just you represent, or you can recognize their colors, like a gang, if you will. Well, he writes better than he reads, folks. I appreciate that, cheers. That plot twist in Invincible was awesome. The more blind you are, yeah. My dad didn't see it coming, man. It was glorious. It was glorious. That's cool. That's cool. Kind of like how JoJo's 3 to 5 are well wearing. Oh my god. I write better than I read. Are all wearing school unis, but their own style. Yes. Also, Jujutsu Kaisen. They're all wearing their like, it's either really dark blue, and the anime looks dark blue to me, but it could be black. I know in the manga it's black, but the manga is black and white. They're all wearing their uniforms, but in their own style. Like Yuji's, his has a red hoodie connected inside. He's probably just wearing the standard thing. Toto, he's always freaking shirtless. Nobara has hers in a skirt, but it's not exactly like in the same style as some of the other students. Like Miwa, hers is like in a suit type thing. Inumaki has his collar covering his mouth because of the whole sound thing. So that's what I had in mind when creating these school uniforms. But back to the villain man guy person dude. Wait, let me check my notes. I don't think I wrote a whole lot of notes for this week. Oh, I need to close it. Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay, there was something I needed to add to Bleak, who is part of Ruin as well. I don't have much information on him. This is something I can share that I did write. Probably the only thing I wrote since last week, not including the Villain Wins chapter. But gray skin, sleeveless hoodie, no shirt, mask, chaotic, neutral, confident, cocky, cynical, similar to adult cards and cells. I'm referring to the TFS version of each of those characters, the Team 4-Star. They're on YouTube, shoutouts to them. But when he speaks, I'm imagining the guy that voiced both of them speaking. So his class, he's a touch mutator. It's taken me a while to figure out what I wanted his abilities to be. I still wanted it, of course, always to be creative. That's the main thing with this series. Be creative. So he's touch mutator class. Finger infused combustion. I could change the wording, but I don't want to, because I feel like he would poke fun at the wording of his own power. So I like the idea of that. So he's able to blow up whatever he touches at any time. When he snaps his fingers or closes his hand into a fist, the strength of the explosion is determined by I never even finished that. The number of fingers used to touch the intended object. Oh boy. So for example, one finger can destroy an average virtueser's virtue shield. So again, the virtue shield is one of the 4 abilities, probably the only offensive and defensive ability that every virtueser has in the shonen world. It allows for people that have powers that would kill an average human being. It allows like a layer in between that, so the fights can last a bit longer. So it's not like a dude walks up to somebody who can fly, that's their only virtue power, and the guy walks up and he can manipulate fire and he shoots fire at the guy tries to fly away, but his pant leg gets caught on fire and he's set on fire and then he's dead, and then that's the end of the fight. Oh well, shonen over. Like, no. So we have virtue shields. So instead of immediately attacking the human skin, you have that layer of life essence in between, so they can protect themselves for a bit longer, so the fight can last a bit longer, and all that. So with one finger, if he taps you and walks away, or just taps you and then snaps immediately, that'll just immediately destroy your virtue shield if you try to put it up. If you don't, you're getting clapped. 2 fingers, it destroys a virtue shield and a virtueser with one blow. So if he taps you with 2 fingers, even if you put your virtue shield up, you're dead. Very powerful character, and you'll see why in a second. 3 fingers, he can destroy a building. I was trying to imagine the destruction of his power on scales, like as far as things go. or things that are normally destroyed go. So with 3 fingers, he can destroy up to a building. 4 fingers, he can destroy a city or mountain. I said city or mountain because a mountain can be bigger than a city if the mountain is big enough, and a city can be bigger than a mountain if the city is big enough. So I just said city or mountain. And then you have the 5 fingers of deft, which will allow him to destroy a continent. I'm not joking. But he has his reasons for not doing that. I know it says chaotic neutral, but I'll give him a valid reason so he doesn't use that at least all the time. He'll probably use it at least once before the end of the series, which will be a while. And then we have the 6th level, both hands. Destruction unknown. So what goes beyond a continent? Naturally, the planet. But who's to say he can only destroy one planet with both hands? Maybe he can destroy multiple. Who knows? It's probably, most likely not something you'll see in this series unless it's a what if. Because I wouldn't want him to destroy the planet. And there would be a valid reason as to why he wouldn't want to destroy the planet. Maybe he finds it fun to F around. Yeah. And then bio, right now all I have is he's half blacksmith, which gives his skin a different color, which is why I say he has gray skin, and which is why he's also as strong as he is. Said evil for the sake of being evil, but that'll be for the Conqueror dude. We'll give him depth and all that a different time. Join Army Specs Group because he knew it would involve dastardly deeds. Actually, we can just move this over to dude now. Oh, I was working on designs. I'll show it a different time. I was working on designs for his mask. I'm settling on like a death-looking mask. He's probably gonna have horns that stick out. He's probably gonna have like a mask that covers most of his face. You'll probably see like part of his jaw maybe because the mask it'll look like a skull. So it'll be high, round up here and then come in. And then it'll be like spikes at the bottom for like the missing jaw half of a skeleton. So that's why you'll see his jaw. He'll also have a hood on, so you don't see like his hairstyle or anything like that. And he'll have horns poking through his hood. So I'm working on his design now, and we'll move what the dastardly stuff over to the big brutal clan leader guy. I scrolled up to him to say he's immortal but not unbeatable because, being half blacksmith, which are the gods of this world or series, will do that to you. I see what you did there with the 5 fingers of death reference. Yes. That was a movie, but it's also... It was a movie, right? And it's also the rat thing, right? Where I forget what show it's for, but a rapper comes in and tries to freestyle on beat or something. I forget what show that's for. But can he beat Goku? No. I'm glad you brought that question up. For this series, I'm mainly not thinking about other series, which is what allows me to be as creative as possible with them. I'm not thinking of these characters in reference to other series or other media or anything like that. I kind of want it to be defined within this own world. Of course, the character is going to be capable of some ridiculous ass feats, but with a series like Descended, of course I'm comparing what some of those alien gods and super duper people can do in that series to what, say, somebody like Goku can do. That's more of like my oh my god, that's more of my like popcorn series, where everything is kind of like a big spectacle, and that's why there's so many damn characters and all that. This one is kind of reining that in just a little bit. That's why I'm planning out the story ahead of time. Not everything in the story, but just at least like the villain's endgame plan. Whether the villain's going to reach it or not, I'm not going to say whether he is or not. and you know that's why I'm taking my time. That's why you haven't really seen anything aside from like the concept art for the characters. Plus, I want someone to draw it because this world is very visual, and I have a feeling it'll be way more popular than Descendant, especially if it's in comic form. So I'm still waiting on an artist, but in the meantime, developing the story. I don't even have the first arc done, so I have a feeling once that's done, an artist will find their way into my life. They'll be like, "Yo, I want to draw this series. Word, let's get to it. Here's the panels and all that." Yeah. Yeah. And I'm also thinking of this story in arcs. Like I was also thinking of Descended in arcs, but like what would happen in each arc and all that. But I'm trying to stay a little more true to shonen a bit with this series. Not with like the unexpected deaths or some of the themes or anything like that, but as far as the arc style goes, like there's gonna be this is the wrong document. Of course you're gonna have your tournament arc, you're gonna have the intro arc, school arc, all of that. So yeah, and I'm also watching a whole lot of shonen simultaneously, which is helping me plot out the story. Like one of my favorites of all time, Jujutsu Kaisen. That show would be a 10 out. It's a 9 out of 10 for me. It'd be a 10 out of 10 if I gave a damn about any of the villains in that show. That's like the only thing slowing it down. And I've said that before. Oh boy, what was that? OMG Stormy, appreciate the follow. We are 2 away. Even though it says 3 hours to go, but we're 2 away of our March follower goal. That's what's up. Appreciate the follow. Sway in the morning. Okay, that is what it is. C4 LO. By this point, power levels in DBZ are so insane. Yeah, that's why I'm not stressing about trying to keep up with any of that because, like, for example, in the freaking Broly movie, like you remember when Gogeta went blue and they started clashing and the background changed to like rainbow. They were moving beyond time or something stupid, I was told. Like, and then you have to like reel that in for like the next arc in case the villain isn't as powerful. You just have to keep building on that, and that's a whole lot, bro. I mean, I'm kind of doing that in book 10 of Descended where I am now, but like that's a whole lot. But that's why I introduced a villain in that story that's like the cat, where it's a villain that is made to not be defeated at all. So what are the heroes going to do to deal with that guy? And of course you'll see when we get to book 10. We got to get book 2 out first. But that's he's meant to be the ceiling for that series. Like, yeah, he can go beyond time or whatever you want him to do. He's like the third most powerful being under God, the devil, and then it's him. That's how powerful he is. But he's introduced in the series later in the series. Once there's like a build up to that point. I don't want to start off the series with like, hey, here's a guy who can break time. Have fun, and then I don't know who the next villain is gonna be. Nah, he's like kind of the end all be all. Yeah, that's not what I want for this series. It's not gonna be people that. It's not gonna be Dragon Ball Z. It's gonna be very much not that. LMAO, I'm memeing. Yeah, no, that's fine. No, that's fine, Chase. I think it's good to discuss though. Yeah, Story, welcome to the gang. Feel free to subscribe as well, no pressure. Anybody watching, feel free to subscribe. You get the Lux emote, the main character of the Descended series. He has superpowers, which is why his eyes are glowing. And then once I'm trying to think of, I didn't even think of what the second emote should be. That's not to think about now. I'm about to start reading the JJK manga. Yo, I'm tempted, my guy. It's not gonna be till like next year. I mean, they announced the movie, but that's not gonna be. I already read what the movie was supposed to be based on, the 4-issue, 0-issue thing. I can see the movie being based off of that. They're gonna have to add a lot more, but kind of a. I think I'm gonna read ahead in the Jujutsu Kaisen manga, bro, because I've been hearing about the Shibuya arc for the longest time on like Reddit, and I kind of don't want to wait till next year, especially since it just ended. It's a long wait. Damn, you dedicated a character to me. I appreciate it. Chase, wait, what are you referring to? You talking about the villain that has no cap? Like are you talking about the villain? Are you a villain, Chase? I mean, you did say earlier you were a whole villain. Sorry, it's been a whole lot of talking and not a whole lot of writing. I did title this "Writing by the Seat of My Pants," didn't I? But when everybody's in chat having a good old time, I kind of can't help myself. Plus, we've been talking about writing, so. Alright, this guy's dastardly. One of his character tags, mustache twirling. Big bad dude is another. That's going to be another character tag. And then semiotics. Mustache twirling, big bad dude, evil guy. No. Conqueror. That's another. Colors. Maybe we should make him wear something real goofy just to like stand out from the rest of the like neon something. To stand out from the rest of the group that he left to ruin. Occupation, affiliation, let's say X ruin. X order. We'll just say X ruin. And now he's a clan leader. Clan leader. And then conqueror. I gotta think of which region he should start with as well. I have a note based on him, and I'll read that in a second. Chase, as the third strongest being in existence, I appreciate you dedicating a character to me. Yeah, Chase, you're welcome. Hey, if anything, that picture V drew yesterday of you, that's a. Can't imagine anything hurting that potato. You were holding it. Dog, that was so funny. That was so funny. Oh man. Alright, so what I wrote down in my notes. Did I write immortal not unbeatable? I've been meaning to do that this entire time, which is why we got sidetracked. For Bleak. No, I didn't. Don't pay attention to the weapon slot. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch, and I really like hooking people, so he's going to be able to hook. And he has a cybernetic arm as well. I'm not good with cybernetic parts, that's why it says look at Jack's arms for inspiration. Immortal, but not unbeatable. Took me how long to write that down? I was supposed to write that down a half hour ago. Oh my god. Time flies when y'all are chilling with me on these writing streams. I mean, we also like messed up, so we'll go for a bit longer. How long have we been live? Oh, it's only 40 minutes, so we'll go for another 20. Because the first 10 minutes of the stream were me trying to figure out why the hell the screen was blurry. For you guys. LMFAO, the audacity had to claim that was you. I mean, it had black hair, and you have black hair. So, like, I don't really see a difference, bro. Like, even though y'all didn't have the same hairstyle, body type, height, weight, limb length, roof, wings. It had wings, you don't. I don't think you have. Do you have tiny wings? Let me know if you do. That might be advantageous for something. I don't know. Feathers. A feather factory. If you can grow your wing feathers back, talk to me. We might be able to get into business. Alright, the brutal clan leader villain used to be a part of Ruin. I'm gonna write all of this down so you guys see what the note was. Used to be a part of Ruin. He left to make the world his own vision, and is now, actually he's now hunted by the good, the main 4 students. Jato, because I want to include Jato some more. I like the idea of the Ice Ninja. Like, he has such a serious voice, and he never reveals his face. He's one of those types. He's like the only one that does that in the series. Never reveals his face. So you can never tell what his expression is, but he says the goofiest shit that a ninja that's as badass as he is can say. Like, he's not Deadpool levels of goofy or wacky or insane, but I can't wait to write him. Let me just say that. And big bads. I'll get to your comments in a second. I see y'all commenting. Bleak, Mend, Arachna. These 3 are subject to change. I think I want to keep Bleak as one of the 3 that hunt him. Maybe Mend too. Arachna, I don't think I'm going to keep Arachna because I want maybe one of them to get clapped by him. These 3, oh, I did write that. See, I'm already ahead of the curve in my head and in the past when I wrote it. 3 are subject to change. One of them ends up severely wounded from a battle. Or, I'm writing this now, I didn't write this in my notes. Completely clapped. And Omnispect maybe goes to clap this villain himself, meeting the good guys in the process. So this, I would think, would have to be an arc later down the line, maybe when we know some of the villains a bit more, when the reader also knows that the gods of, oh my god, we're so close, I appreciate the follow, Snoopy Midnight, we're one away, thank you again for the follow. That sound effect isn't as loud as the other one. Was it the hosting one? I think it was the hosting one that scared the hell out of me when I was playing Last of Us. So, I know Chase is gonna try and time it right next time. When I'm in the middle of an intense scene, I'm physically sweating from sheer fear. Meets the good guys in the process. So I can erase this note now. Whenever I write a note down in at least one of the documents, I try to clear it out of my phone, so it's not just a wall of notes in my phone and I'm trying to figure out what the hell any of it means. Because some of this stuff I write when I'm half asleep, and I have a feeling I've lost some ideas because I could not decipher what the hell I was talking about when I wrote the note. You got a happy to help. Appreciate it, Snoopy. You want Snoopy or Midnight? Wait, I do have wings. Okay, are they like it's not a tattoo, is it, Chase? Are you one of those people that tattooed wings on your back? Are they giant, or are they like cherub wings where it's like about that big? When he drank DMK Red Bull? Wait, what do you mean by that, C4? I like Red Bull, bro. I try to stay away from it, and I don't know. I hated the taste when I first tried Red Bull, and then at my first official job out of college, I was working at a dollar store that had Red Bull, and in the mornings, Monday mornings, we would have to get to we'd be working a truck, and that was like the longest day ever. We get there like 6 a.m. and I couldn't leave till like 3 p.m. We were just moving boxes off of the truck because it's delivery. So moving boxes off the truck, stacking them. Then we take like maybe a 15-minute break. I was allowed to take a longer break, but I kind of didn't care. Like I'm not one to normally go for lunch unless it's forced upon me. And then once we were done stacking, we take the 15-minute break, and then we go out into the store with moving these carts of things that had to do with whatever aisle we had to move the cart to. So, for example, if we were moving a cart of pet food, we'd move that to the pet food aisle and just start stacking them where they belong. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, and Red Bull kind of kept me going through some of those mornings. I didn't think caffeine worked on me, but I guess soda doesn't carry as much caffeine as Red Bull does, because, oh boy. I'm like Hawks from My Hero. Yeah, that's a cool dude. I like Hawks. Yes, welcome to the gang, Snoopy. Good to be here. Gotta support my fellow writers. Oh, you are a writer as well. Then shout out Snoopy. You guys like writing streams. Go ahead and give Snoopy Midnight a follow. Just click on their profile thing. LMAO, no. Wait, what is that a reference to? Red Bull, how Chase got... There you go. Got it. So Chase was drinking Red Bull, and he grew some cherub wings that can't even get his body off the ground, and now he's just stuck with them. What color are your wings, Chase? Are they green? Are they neon green wings, Chase? Are you of the self-mutator class? Do you is wing manifestation your power, your virtue power? I'm gonna throw you in this series, and then I'm gonna kill your character off. Oh man. I do have people that I pull from real life for some of the characters, mainly personality-wise, but yeah, I try to stay away from it though, so I don't grow attached to the character. Because if it's like I model a character after my mom or somebody, which I did, the hero Plethora, which you'll hear about in the second book, is modeled after my mom, and my mom grew attached to her, and now I'm not allowed to kill Plethora off, which I find freaking hilarious, but also darn it. So yeah, I tried to stay away from that kind of, and like one of the one of the characters of this series, the Shonen series Kyahi, I said last week, was based off of all of the combined personalities of my friend group. There's like 6 or 7 of us, and he talks how all of us talk. Like there's a lot of dog, bro, dude, all of that, which kind of separates him from a lot of every character in this series. He's also the smartest character, not the most powerful. That's Dragon. Dragon is something different. But if I ever get the itch to kill him off, it will be difficult because it's a collective character, and it's, oh no, I've already grown attached. Oh no, guys, this is a bad idea. Dastardly, what else? Condescending is always a good villain thing to have, or just villain personality trait, or a good what's the word? For any kind of jerk character, anyone you want to make a jerk, make them condescending. But if you want to make it to where they can back it up, add what's another personality trait you can add? Not cocky. You can add confident in there. You can add calculated. That's another one. Whenever I want to show a character is smart, just based on the base description, I put calculated or calculating in one of their character traits. And then I'll also make maybe one of the semiotics, like genius, tactician, strategist, or something like that. Like Kayahi, for example. Dastardly, condescending. Should I say cunning? No. He's just gonna be a brute. So, brutish, is that a personality trait? Brash. Not forward. Aggressive. That's a good one. I don't know why I didn't think of aggressive first. Goals. Conquer every region ever, probably. Something stupid that he clearly won't be able to obtain. You just want to know how he's going to be stopped. So, conquer every town in every region. So I'm building up this character. Of course he's going to be clapped at some point. We don't know about the main villain, of course, because the main villain is going to be the guy that's probably going to stop him. Which I think is interesting that we don't see the main character do that himself. And I want this series to be a lot different. Not a lot different, but flip some of the shonen tropes on their head. I was thinking about making the main character female, but I didn't want to. Plus, 2 of the other main characters out of the 4, like half of the main cast is female. So, they'll all have their shine. Rank, I gotta look at my world building notes for rank. I never remember the ranks. I still have to memorize them. Political ranks. Oh, clan leader, that's a rank, right? I'm asking like you guys can answer. Okay, 3rd highest rank, so clan leader. Wait, let me see. Wait, why does it say welcome to the channel? What the hell? Black, of course. Glowing, neon green would be cool though, not gonna lie. Wait, are you referring to this big bad guy? You referring to the big dude? Because I'm thinking of throwing some really wacky colors. You said glowing neon green. And maybe pink. Maybe some loud other colors like yellow. This is going to be dressed like a freaking starburst, bro. Not before I throw Chase, why are you so aggressive, bro? Not before I throw you in my series and kill your character off first. Chase, bro, the Kayahi is all of us. Oh no. Chase. Oh no, I said something about killing you off before. I was gonna say, no, I'm not gonna say it. Just don't follow the shonen trope of shafting your female co-lead, then you're fine. Oh no, that's not going to be the case at all. I built them to not be that at all, hopefully. Prefer to my wings, but sure you can do that. Oh, you mean neon green wings? Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to... You know what? Just for memes, I'm probably going to throw... Like, I have... You can see, if I scroll down on the left here to powers I have planned out to characters that may or may not come to fruition. Go to self-mutators, and then wing manifestation. Wingman, that's you, Chase. That's going to be you. Now you're wingman. You're going to... It's going to be a meme. He's going to have afro-like hair. You have freckles, right? Freckles, and... He's going to be, I don't know how tall you are, 5 something. And then he's going to be like, yo, what's up? I'm Wingman. And then the villains walk up to him like, yeah, I don't care. And then he's dead. Good times. Oh, man. His villain name should be Starburst, by the way, if you can get away with the copyright. Burst Star. Burst Star. Or maybe just Burst. No, Burst is a really weird name. All of the names for this series, and this is like the 3rd time I'm saying this, 3rd time in a row for any of the writing streams, but all of the names in this series I want to sound somewhat realistic, like they might be able to have the name in the real world, like you can see it in a fantasy world, maybe in the real world. The names all come from something. And I definitely, with him flashing some loud colors, I kind of want Burst Star to be his name. I mean, the main villain's name is Omnispec, which isn't his real name, but his real name is Vid, V-I-D. But he's like one of the only people that don't go by their real name. And I kind of want Burst Star to just be his actual name. Burst. Maybe Sunburst. Sunbomb. I feel like he has to have some sort of exploding power. I didn't think of what his powers could be, but now I'm thinking explosions. Do I have anything along the lines of explosions planned? I know I said Bleak has explosions, then Fuse Combustion, but Touch Mutators, Infectious Touch, Hexagons, Summoning a Golem, Super Speed, Traverse. Maybe he should be a Thief class. Maybe Power Mimicking, Power Swap. It's got to be something detrimental that could really mess somebody up. Virtue Explosion, maybe. Virtue Explosion. Or maybe Dermal Armor for the character named Thilk with 3 C's. Oh, I'm thinking, maybe Wear Down Defense. Person that has ultimate defense, but it's chipped away the more they attack. Warren G from Def Jam. Don't worry about that. That was from the game. Like, there's one character in the Def Jam Fight for New York game where he'll just stand in one spot, standing and is like bouncing in place, and he's just standing there until you walk up to him and attack him. And then he'll just counter you and punch you, and then you're stumbled for a bit. And then the more you try to attack him, the more hits you can get in here and there. And then over time, you'll be able to beat him. Kind of works like that. I don't think they built the character to be like that, but that's kind of what I was thinking when I thought of this power. I don't know why I thought the name Teddy Bear for whatever this character was going to be. All of the names were going to be memeable. Because I was building this story for like a D&D campaign. But now it's going to be more than that. Name him Black Phoenix. Isn't that your character? You want your wingman guy to be Black Phoenix? I mean, that name would actually make sense. I mean, just Phoenix would work, but I have another character named Phoenix for this series that has Ash manipulation. Let me add him to the... See, now you got me thinking seriously. Now he's going to have a whole backstory and all that. God damn it, Chase. Oh, wait, that's... There we go. Wingman. I'm going to put question mark. Maybe that's like his code name. Maybe he was part of like the what's the assassin group? I think I named them the Mercs. Wait, don't look at the left side of the screen for the sake of spoilers. I'm just looking for the name of the group. Yes, I named them the... Okay, you can look now. I named them the Mercs. Oh wait, don't look. Yeah, team crafted of the best assassin ranks. So maybe he was an assassin. He was. Now you got a whole backstory and everything. Oh, I throw Black Phoenix away. Oh, you threw that name away? So if you're gonna base a character off me, the name Black Phoenix out of solidarity. Okay. Word. I will do that. So let's give him like maybe black and orange, I'm thinking. What the hell? And now I gotta draw this character. I'm not good with drawing feathered wings, Chase. Alignment. Well, let's do iconography a bit more. Afro. There we go. As to not be mean. What else? I don't have to add a whole lot. It's a throwaway character. Personality. Maybe I'll set him up to be, like you said, maybe I'll set him up to be like a main side character where it's like, oh, this dude came to save us. Thank you. What's your name? I go by Black Phoenix. Oh, this guy's cool. I hope he sticks around for a long time. And then the next scene he's dead. Occupation, maybe he's a guard of some sort. I don't know when the characters would come across him. What would make sense naturally. He would have to be, I'm thinking maybe the Shadow region he's probably from. Maybe from the capital, maybe from one of the side locations. Affiliation, Mercs, and then Penumbra, Shadow region. Actually, let's do the Mercs second, because he was born in Penumbra first. So, abilities, class, self-mutator, ability, wing manifestation, move names. I'm gonna just put none, because I don't. He's just gonna have wings. Probably one of the only characters in the series actually that can fly. F with the color scheme. Word. Photo bash. Wait, what is that in reference to? What? Well, you said you were looking for an artist, so you won't draw him for long. Yeah, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, I probably won't even need to draw him for the sketchbook. Like, I'll just let the artist come up with whatever they want. I'll just give him what I have here, color scheme and all that. He might have, like, I don't know, a jacket of some sort and pants and boots. Probably gonna have pants. Definitely gonna have pants. Occupation. We don't have to think of this now. But rank, assassin, we know that because he was part of the Mercs. Personality, cool. Chill. What else? Calculated. Yeah. Cool, chill, calculated. Calm. All the mellow. That's another one. Alignment, not chaotic, so neutral. I'm thinking just neutral good. Goals, we don't have an occupation for him for the story just yet. Like I said, he was a part of the Mercs group, but that group was disbanded at some point in the early history of the world, earlier than where we come into the story. By the time we come into the story, they've already been disbanded for quite some time. So we got to figure out what he does now. Maybe he just hangs out in bars and waits for people to hire him for jobs or something. Actually, I could see that. It's not a bad idea. Maybe he's like earlier in one of the earlier arcs where they go to... Because there's going to be an arc where the cast goes to a different region, the snow region, which is the first time we go outside of the plains region. And... where is it here? Scroll to arcs. Avert your eyes. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna have a Train City train mystery arc. So after they go from school, there's gonna be some stuff in between. They get on a Train City train, which are the trains that are essentially cities within themselves that go from town to town and region to region. So they're gonna take this TCT to the snow region to find out what the hell is going on in Glacial Wind, which is the capital of the snow region, and that's when they out Kokaida and all that. But there's got to be some more stuff with the Gods of Death before that, I'm thinking. But maybe they meet him on the Train City train, I'm thinking. So he's like a not a merc for hire. A anything for hire. I don't know what the term is. We can say merc. Because mercs do a lot of things. Merc for hire. On the TCT that takes the main cast to Glacial and goals. And this is gonna be a free story, of course, so Chase can't come after me with like, hey, you know that character that you're now making money off of? Nope, it's a free story. Everybody gets to read it, Chase. Checkmate, homie. C4 art thing where you take ref and retool it. Retool it. Oh god. For concept art, saves a lot of time for non-official artwork. Oh, photo bash? Is that okay? Wait, is that like an art thing where you take concept art? What is that? Like an app? What do you do with that exactly? Wait, not reply. I'm trying to just see. There we go. Black Phoenix's goal is to and get money. Okay, Chase. Word. Are you sure that's not your goal? You sure that ain't you? I was about to say that's literally just a merc. Yeah, okay. Oh, that checkmate homie act. Listen, C4, don't get up in my grill, dog. I'd be out here in these. I can't. I was gonna say I'd be out here in these streets. I can't believe that myself. Oh man, I wouldn't have cared regardless. But I'm a profit off your character's death in my series. You know you need to make him like at least 6'5", right? At least. If he's not as tall as Kratos or LeBron James, I don't want to read your series, Jason. Concept art technique. Okay. Wait, tell me more about this. Because it sounds like it might save me time. Is that just where you is that just where what I'm thinking where you show like parts and like certain angles or profiles of a character without actually fully drawing the character or something like that? Or because what I do now, you guys have seen it, I just fully draw like half because I'm not good with drawing legs or feet or anything below the waist. I do the let me see if I have is this empty? This is empty. Oh boy, I don't have an example up here. But you've seen the drawings, and I do that. I put them all in a sketchbook. There's like 2 per page, one always on the top right side, one always on the bottom left. Put their names and then any information I've come up with here on the documents for them. I write that in the sketchbook. Excuse me. But I don't like put their bio and stuff in there. But yeah, conceptempire.com/photo bashing. Let's look this up. I hope this is. I'm gonna trust you, C4. I trust you, homie. I know this site is about to be hella safe. No Rule 34. Art. I think you can post. I think I allowed everybody to post links, so you should be good. I spell it right? With free beginner tutorials. Technique where artists merge and blend photographs or 3 assets together while painting, compositioning them into one finished piece. Concept art Workflow and achieve realistic style. Cheating, successfully functional, understand lighting, composition. Oh, I don't know any of this, bro. Work fast and usually reach higher levels. Listen, I don't even know how to do digital art. I used to, like freshman year of college when I was an animation major, but all of this eludes me now. Concept artists will begin a sketch or base photograph, then use their painting abilities to add. Nope. Not something I'm good with. Artists will also use 3D assets. Photo bashing, photoshopping. Multiple photos. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen some of this process, like some of the processes for some of the like background pictures I've saved. I've seen people, yeah. Yeah, they'll take pieces and it's like putting together a collage, but it makes it look like a full, yeah. Please don't play music. Or are you not gonna play because I have ad block on? Oh no, or did my screen just freeze? I think we're frozen. What the hell?
Clearly know the direction I want to go with now. So from here, it's just pretty much refining what I.
Yeah. To be honest, this seems like a lot more than just doing concept art, if I'm being honest. No, no music. Stop that. No! Muted. Word. Alright. That's not something it's not something I couldn't do. Like, I could do it if I wanted to, but it's not something I would want to dedicate the time to, which is why I said I'm looking for an artist. So if the artist that I hire is able to do that, is perfectly fine, especially if that speeds up the process for some of the characters I don't really care to design. For example, Wingman here. Yeah. Wait, let me catch up. He's gonna be a whole inflatable tube guy with Yo, make sure when he jumps, if you have planes in your series, make sure if he like ever has to parachute out of a plane, he's already on the ground, bro. That was probably one of the funniest things you said. That was hilarious. Don't have to light or anything. Ignore the realism bit. Can do it for like cartoon styles too. Okay. The way they showcase it is like super advanced, but it can be simpler than that. Word. Good to know. Normally what I do is I just find a pose I want the character for, and then just draw the pose, and then throw their clothes or whatever designs I had in mind on top. And it takes me, I'm not proud to say this, it takes me 4 to 5 hours to do a character, and it's in their entirety, total. So I don't normally do it all in one night. Those are normally only characters I'm super excited to draw, which has been like 2 out of the dozens I've drawn. Why do I have this open? It was to show the photos. It was to show the photos. I don't need to, but why not? Standard anticipation, experience. Comics, character, book ready? Is that right? Yeah. Here's Dragon. We're gonna show Dragon. Dragon's cool. Yeah, these all take me individually at least 4 to 5 hours total, because the drawing, this is a breakdown real quick. The drawing will take normally 2 hours. The sketch, because I want to make it just right. And then once, I normally don't do it in one sitting, because I'll come back to the drawing later with a different set of eyes to make sure everything's like proportional and everything. Proportional. so nothing looks weird. Uh, then I outline, which takes another hour, especially if like you want to do the little shadow things and all that, and make sure the outline is a good and thick line. And then coloring. If I don't have the colors in mind, it normally takes longer, but coloring takes me at least another hour to do. It's normally, I normally only do this. This is why there's not that many for Virtuosity right now when I'm in the mood to. So like when I'll have music in, be talking to my friends, and normally the best time for me to do that is like once the drawing itself is done, because I can outline and color pretty mindlessly, especially if I have the colors in mind. But that's kind of my process for doing everybody, not just for Virtuosity, but all the descended people as well. Plus, I started doing. I said before, I started doing scans. This is a world of a difference for these scans here, bro. These scans make the drawings look like how I intended them to look. If like the phone pictures make them look like they were drawn as if I had potatoes for hands. Like the lines, you can see all the lines, you can see the coloring technique I used, like all of that. And I'm using like Sharpies. For the skin, I'm using what's it called? Copic markers, because Sharpie doesn't have a whole lot of skin tone colors. But yeah, the scanning is as far as I can go, or as far as I want to go digitally. These are all just to know what I want the character to look like and know what the artist, like to let the artist know what I had in mind for these characters. And then I can't wait to see other artists' renditions out there. And every time I see one of the artists that I follow like do like fan art of one of my characters, bro, I'm buying like 5 to 10 at least, just to show some love, man. Because when we get to that point, that's why I was so hyped when C4 sent my favorite character across all my series, Cryo Man. I mean, do I have it? I know I have it. I just don't know where. Is it Dark Before Dawn? Yeah, here he is here, but where is C4's drawing? Here, fan art. Yes. When he drew this, I was so hyped. This is just goddamn badass. But yeah. We did do some writing. I promised. There was a lot more talking than anything, but I hope you guys didn't mind. If you feel like you're missing out on YouTube, come on by into the streams. We like to have fun here. I really don't like when people say that normally, but it's a grand old time. I lost track of time. We were supposed to stop 20 minutes ago. Last time I checked the clock was 40 minutes ago. So yeah, we like to lose track of time and just have a blast. Height, that's cold. Yeah, bro. That's sick. Yeah, I mean, we almost made it to the follower goal. Shout outs to Stormy and Snoopy Midnight for the follows. But, you know, we're not going to let this defeat us because we didn't make the March goal. This was actually, reaching 100 was like actually the end of February goal. So the fact that we're almost to 100 now is, hey, we almost to 100 followers. That's crazy. And yeah. Wait, does it say -1 hours for the sub goal? What the hell? Alright. But yeah, that's kind of gonna be it for this week. We'll just keep building on this more and more. There's gotta be, I don't know what forces me to sit down and just write. It's normally when I'm supposed to be sleeping. I normally write my best when I'm supposed to be doing something else. But I feel like if I would stop messing around, this series would have not done, but I think it would have been ready to take to an artist by now. So I need to do this some more, but I'm also trying to edit the second book simultaneously. And yeah, and we're still streaming. We're doing the sporadic streams. We streamed earlier today with Last of Us Part 2. The Part 2 of Last of Us Part 2, like the second time we streamed it. Nacho was there earlier. We got to like a open world section of it, which I wasn't expecting. But make sure you catch that on the VOD or YouTube. That'll be up on YouTube tomorrow, so will this. And yeah. A lot of talking. My voice hurts. I need to drink. Make sure everybody drinks water. Everybody take a collective sip. And yeah, now we have a fourth new character that I wasn't expecting to make today. And now I want to give him a backstory and everything just to make people feel sad about him when he gets ultimately clapped. Hydrate. Yes, this minute. I will hydrate again because you spent the channel points today. Chase. But yeah, I've been trying to end this for like the past 5 minutes. Let's get out of here, people. We got more stuff to go. We got tons of freaking characters to finish, and I like to space it out in between each character because I don't want to be too influenced by whatever I'm watching at the time or reading at the time, or I don't want them to like overlap as far as personality or backstories go. So that's why I also take my time with developing these characters and the stories and whatnot. But yeah, that's gonna be it from your boy. I appreciate, once again, shout outs to OMG, Stormy, and Snoopy Midnight for the follows. Appreciate Ace for the alert. Itachi was here earlier. C4, as always, the homie. Who else? Chase, always. I think Nacho. Nacho lurked earlier as well. And Stormy and Snoopy Midnight were here as well. So appreciate you all for watching. I will see you all for the next writing on next week. But tomorrow we are starting another game. We're starting Arkham City. If you have notifications on, make sure they're active for this channel because we'll be doing more of The Last of Us Part 2 if I can wake up during the day at some point tomorrow as well before we do Arkham City. And yeah, Chrono Trigger Friday, and just expect more streams. That's it. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. And this is J-Base Phoenix once again. Signing off.